Uh, Sometimes people will be inspired to make a change because things have gone so wrong and so terribly wrong in their personal life or with their health, their own personal health. And things are just upside down. And they realize, you know what? I can't continue to do the same thing. I got to make some changes. Well, when you're thinking about that, we are constituted of many different dimensions. There is our mental life, our mental wellness. There, our mental psychological wellness. There is, of course, the obvious one, our physical wellness, our physical wellness. And then there's our spiritual wellness. Those are at least three dimensions. There are different paradigms that are out there that break it down for us. And I view health and wellness as processes that get us to what? A better state of well-being. Well-being is just general. I mean, there are many definitions for well-being, but well-being is how we feel about ourselves, how we feel about the world, how we are situated in the world at any given moment, and how we feel about it, our sense of well-being, to have a good sense of well-being, feeling optimistic, feeling healthy, feeling vital, feeling important, feeling respected, right? Those sort of constitute and much more constitute your sense and state of well-being. You're not depressed. You're not too anxious. You're not so stressed that you're off the chain with anxiety. We come back, going to talk about those dimensions and what Carpenter and Lukács say people can do with those, your physical, mental, and spiritual wellness. And then we'll have the LTN health question. Boy, where'd the time go? We'll have the LTN health question of the day. So many things to talk about. My goodness. We could do another. I got material here for another hour, Gary.
I believe you. I believe you.
Ooh. We cover a lot of territory. We'll come back. We'll do this. Got to stay optimistic. I'm a big fan. No matter what, find some light of optimism somehow, some way. allopathic medicine, functional medicine, holistic medicine, integrative medicine, naturopathic medicine, osteopathic, regenerative medicine. Okay? I'm going to read a definition, and then I want you to tell, well, let me see, how can I do this, make it easy for you? I'll read the definition, and then you tell me whether it's allopathic medicine, functional medicine, or naturopathic medicine, this definition. I know I haven't talked about it, but you need to guess, if you need to guess. And with this particular medical paradigm that I have in mind, there is less focus on dysfunction or disease, which is the end point, and more attention on the underlying causes of disease. It treats the whole person and seeks to restore homeostasis by taking into account how the interconnectedness of the body's systems and work together, that interconnectedness, and creating and implementing a personalized therapeutic program to address the illness. So they look at, with this particular paradigm, they look at interconnectedness, they look at the causes, the underlying causes of disease, they look for that. They looked at that you work closely with the healthcare practitioner. What does that best describe? Is that allopathic medicine? Is that functional medicine? Or is that regenerative medicine? That little description I gave you best describes allopathic medicine, functional medicine, or regenerative medicine. You have the right answer, you'll win a $25 gift card.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Another thing I can tell you about this paradigm, it's a clinical system, emphasizes the cause of disease from a patient-centered systems biology perspective, and brings the patient and the practitioner together in a therapeutic relationship. Is that allopathic medicine, functional medicine, or regenerative medicine? So, what do we do to make a change in our life in 2019? As this article by Carpenter and Lukács, the argument they make, it's going to take more than a gym membership. Well, they're right about that. If you want to make a change in your life in 2019, the question is, what kind of change and how far do you want to go? You need to look at your psychological and mental wellness. You need to look at your physical wellness. You need to look at your spiritual wellness. And sometimes when people get off the rails, they may be physically just fine, but psycho-emotionally and spiritually, they've run off the highway. And sometimes it's harder to deal with the mental and psycho-emotional challenges and the spiritual challenges than the physical ones. At times that can be. And you have to, all kinds of suggestions that in terms of your mental wellness, how to do better. And in this article, they say you have to try to find balance in your life. You have to try to find balance in your social life, specifically with your relationships. And you have to, and they say baby steps. I use the notion of small wins. They say you need to take small steps, baby steps. I say you need to look for small wins to master a new skill, which will bring about a better sense of well-being, better mental wellness. If you're trying to master a new skill, it gives you a feeling of what? Achievement, a feeling of accomplishment. That goes a long way in making you just feel better. And it could be any number of things, a new skill. How about the skill of diet, of better nutrition, having the skill, your skill set includes better nutritional choices, better dietary choices. That would be a good skill to master, wouldn't it? Another thing that they say in the article, don't rely just on willpower. It's not all about willpower. You hear me say that a lot. I agree with these writers. You have to find what works for you. If I take the classic example, losing weight, it's not just about willpower. It's about so many variables. It's about what you eat. It's about your relationship with food and how to go about changing that relationship. It could be a small little win. Maybe eating a little less, maybe eating a little earlier. We can talk more about this in 2019, and I will. Let's go to Clearwater, Florida. George, that description I gave, does that describe allopathic medicine, functional medicine, or regenerative medicine? George.
Regenerative.
Oh, allopathic?
Allopathic.
Yeah. Allopathic medicine is traditional medicine, and they don't approach medicine that way. So that answer is not correct. But don't let that discourage you from ever calling me again, okay?
Okay.
All right. Happy New Year. Mike in Jenkintown, what's the answer?
Yes, hello, tax service. Thank you for taking my call. My answer is functional medicine.
Yeah, functional medicine. I'm going to talk a lot about functional medicine in 2019 and what are the things that are done in functional medicine. I can tell you that nutrition is one of the centerpieces of functional medicine. Diet and lifestyle together, as a matter of fact. And we'll get into that more in 2019. Happy New Year, Michael. Congratulations on winning a $25 supplement gift card up there in Jenkintown near Philly. Thank you for tuning in to this 2019 edition. We're headed into the weekend. We'll return on Monday. In the meanwhile, keep in mind, your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the